Happy Sunday, everyone, if you're watching it on the day that I'm making this video. My name is Tracy, and I am doing this video today because I was inspired to. Most of my videos are going to be different depending on what I'm guided to talk about or researched about or stumbled across through a friend or acquaintance. So today is ironically Sunday, which a lot of people are, going to church and are spiritual, and certain days of the week or, numbers are, I think, more influenced than others. So today is synchronistic. So today I'm going to be talking about angels. And to give you a little bit of a backstory as to what this story is about, back in 2015, I was given the opportunity to do a lot of research by having the freedom and the time to do research on all kinds of cool topics and go down many rabbit holes. And so I found out about a place called Mount Shasta in California. I don't know if you all are aware or know a lot about it, but there's a city below Mount Shasta, and it's called Telos, and it's derived, or people are there from Lemuria from over 12,000 years ago, and then it goes deeper. It goes down to Inner Earth and Agartha, etc. So if you're tuning in and you're like, oh, this is hokey, well, then, this isn't for you to watch. So this is for people who believe in signs and synchronicities with numbers and all kinds of different beautiful signs. And this is a true story, and it didn't happen to somebody else. It happened to me and my husband at the time, who's now my ex. So as I am going down the rabbit hole and finding out about Saint Germain, he's all tied into it. Everything about it is tied in with Saint Germain. It's all tied in with Nasara Jasara too. I know, a lot of connections aren't there with certain things, but this is all connected. So this is why it's so beautiful, and that I was inspired to share this today. So I was researching and I found out about Mount Shasta, and I had this deep desire to go. And it wasn't just like, oh, that'd be fun to go to and check out. No, I felt deep in my heart and in my soul that this is where I was from, because I believe that I'm a starseed. I know I am. And that I'm not from this planet. And that's why I don't really feel like I fit in a lot of times. But at this point in my life, I don't really care if I fit in, because I know that I'm here to help humanity. Even if it's one person a day, that's my goal, to help people. And I love animals, so I like to help them too. That's why I'm a pet sitter. Anyway, I was actually crying when I read about it and researched about it. I was crying, saying that I wanted to go home. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, right? But it wasn't. It just was beautiful. So I thought, well, let's go up to Mount Shasta and let's, see if we get invited in by the Telos people. And the main person that runs it, or who is the ambassador or speaker for Telos, is Adama, or Adama, however you want to say it, Adama. And so we go up there, and we're there about 5 days. And this also was coinciding with the supposed end of the world, which was September 23rd. And this was in 2015. So yeah, it was kind of like, oh, let's go up there and it'll be fun. But I deeply wanted to explore the area and see how I felt being around there. Well, it was snowing up there the day we got there, and about froze ourselves to death wearing, summer clothes coming from 110 105-degree weather in LA. Anyway, hiked up most of the way. I didn't go all the way up. And it was okay. The town is very just super mystical, and it's like everybody there knows something, and it feels like they all have this secret that they're hiding, or just, you know, privy to, that the average person visiting or just moved there would know about. So it was just a really mystical experience. And so anyway, nothing happened. Nobody invited me into Telos. So we drive home. It's a 10.5 hour drive, I would say. 10.5 hours drive, which was really sucky. And when we left, it was like in the afternoon, late afternoon, and I hate driving at night, but I did it. It was torturous, and drove all night, got home, and back then we were living in this little tiny travel trailer, which was awesome, but I really loved it. Anyway, woke up after a few hours because I had a dog at the time, Haley, my little Sheltie, and I figured I better take her out. And so I woke up and I felt something sticking to the top of my back of my leg. And I felt it and I pulled it off and it was a dime. I kid you not. Okay, so weird, right? Because there's a dime stuck to me in the bed. So I take the dog out, I come back, and I go to the bathroom, and there is a dime on my butt. I'm not kidding. It was like stuck on my butt. And I was like, okay, this is so weird. So I walk out into the little hallway of the travel trailer, and there was a dime on the table that wasn't from earlier. And literally, I see a dime falling from the roof. Not the roof, from the top of the trailer. There's no holes in the trailer. It literally fell out of thin air onto the ground in front of me in the trailer. And I was just like shocked, because I think altogether, I even think my ex at the time found a dime as well. So there was like 5 or 6 dimes that all happened within like a half an hour, that they just appeared. And just to say you found a dime, to me, I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but when I find a dime, I feel like it's an angel communicating with me and letting me know that they're there with me. And, it wasn't just one dime, and the way that they were found was hilarious. And not to mention the most amazing one, just falling from the ceiling. I couldn't think of that word, ceiling. Just fell through the ceiling. And I just was amazed. And I didn't really understand, I think at the time. I just thought it was really cool. But looking back, I was pondering it the other day, and I thought, you know what? That was like a huge sign and synchronicity for me, letting me know that I feel like, fast forwarding 8 years, that time frame, I thought that I could get in and I wanted to go to Telos. I had no idea about spirituality or anything. And I think that they were letting me know, hey, we know you, we see you, you're our family, but you ain't ready to come in yet. And so I was deeply touched 8 years later when I finally figured out that that's what they were confirming for me. Like, we know you're here, we love you, thanks for coming. We didn't invite you in, but maybe next time. And so at this retreat where we're at, there's amazing books here to choose from that are very spiritual, amazing, different types of books. And I was looking the other day and I found one that was on Hollow Earth. And I just thought, oh, that is so cool. And it's by a lady that lives in Mount Shasta. And so I'm looking at it and then I thought, man, it would be so awesome if I could find some books or a book on Telos. And I had already looked at these 1, 2, 5, there's 10 shelves of books not big shelves, but maybe 5 big shelves if you want to break it down and get an idea. And so I came into the book room and I'm looking, and I swear this is so amazing. To me, I get amazed by synchronicities and amazing signs. Anyway, I find a trilogy on Telos, and I'm not a huge reader unless it's something that I really enjoy. And I was just so grateful and thankful that I found those books, because if I hadn't have found the Hollow Earth book, I would have never looked to see if there was a Telos book, and not 1, but 3. So I've already read the 1, and it's, excuse me, just beautiful, beautiful. I would recommend anybody, if you're interested in your ascension and evolving as a human and finding out where we're really from and what we're doing here. And if you care about that, I'll put the name in the bottom below of the name of the book and the author. And I'm just so excited because this retreat has really opened up my spirituality, whatever, so much more than it has. And that's why I came here mainly. And it's just beautiful. So I wanted to share my angel story of my dimes and how silly, it happened. And but that one just falling from the ceiling was just probably the most amazing woo-woo spiritual story, whatever you want to call it, that I've probably ever had. And I've had a lot of ghost stories and just oddities that I'm going to be sharing over a period of time. I'm actually writing a book about it. But this one was very spiritual and, yeah, a little on the fringe, but I loved it and I just wanted to share that. So if one person gets, happy hearing about it and excited about the possibilities of us becoming better humans and evolving and lifting each other up and, coming from your heart space. That's the most important thing, is acting within love. And, if you can do that, you have it made and on your way to a higher ascension and frequency. So I love you all. And if you would like to donate to my channel to help it grow, the links are below. And happy Sunday or whatever day and time that you're watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you would like to subscribe, please do so. And hit the bell for the next crazy cool stories that I'm going to come up with, however I'm guided to. And share if you feel feel moved to do so. And I love you all. And I thank you to my new subscribers. I'm at like 354. So yay, I'm excited. The more people I reach, the better, because I want you all to know that you're never alone going through difficult times. I'm here for you. And if you even want to email me, I'll leave my email if I remember in the link. All right, love you guys. Take care. Until next time. Bye.